Everyone here on tenterhooks, and you can understand why. If they draw this game, or better, they'll make it through to the promotion match, and that would be a real... Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And the chance is on for them to reserve for themselves a promotion match place. What might we see today?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And crossed in there. It comes to absolutely nothing. Thoughtful play. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And Valverde. Who? And all the way through to the keeper. And holds on to it confidently. And a useful cross. And a harmless effort when all is said and done. And the substitution will occur now. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Lovely wait. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. The ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence.
Yeah, great movement, isn't it?
So out over the byline and a corner. Favouring the short one. Will it happen for them? A textbook interception. Wade. And the attack looks promising. But timely defending when it mattered. Enticing with a bit of danger here. Well, it didn't quite happen for her, and it's going to be a throw-in. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Very alertly winning back possession. That's a good-looking ball. It wasn't straightforward for the keeper, but making it look routine. Who? Wade. Pain emerging of wasted possession. And Cristiano has it now. Committed challenge. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Good looking move. Deflection then over the touchline. And teammates around him. And unable to keep the ball. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Yeah, they need to sharpen up a bit.
Might work out. And a good intervention. He fancies it. Slight miscue in the final third. Throw-ins given. Strong bit of pressing. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. What have you made of this?
Yeah, a little bit off the pace for me. Seem to be losing those midfield battles, often second to the 50-50s, but obviously a goal in the next few minutes would change things.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Such an ambitious run. Surely the equaliser. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Trying his luck. Superb stop. Well, they fancy a short one. Clean challenge. And beyond the last defender, offside. Nice looking move, this. And defensive play to be applauded. So a goal kick here. Oh, a smart stop. Short corner taken. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at the Stadium of Light. So back underway, the second half begins. Distributing it well. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't make the most of that.
Kirby! And watched all the way by the keeper. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, this is looking promising. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. A good vision there. Oh, useful ball. What an important piece of defending. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And easily intercepted.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Now they can reorganise. And Valverde. Delivered into the box. Well, it was a poor attempt, and a goal kick it is. Intercepted effortlessly. And passing it through. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he holds his run well, and I thought he was in. Nicely weighted pass too, but he's offside by the narrowest of margins.
Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Can he play it in? And he's taken it away. Promising attack this. Cutting in. Genuine chance. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Wade. Not a convincing clearance. And the move breaks down. Maybe dangerous here. It is to be a throw-in. Alex. Really nice ball. And defensive play to be applauded.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Cara. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Substitution time it is here. Wade. Bolton. Who? You don't want to give the ball away there. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
No, he didn't, and it was just a poor choice of pass. He needs to be more aware of the situation and give him time to get back on side.
It needs an accurate cross. Just cutting off the supply. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. And back now with Cristiano. Options in the centre. Well, the pressure was on, but that's a composed goalkeeper for you. Here's Valverde. And unable to keep possession. And back now with Cristiano. That's a lovely ball. In search of an equaliser. And the cross goes in. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. And successfully cut out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Nice looking pass. Well, shielding the ball admirably.
Yeah, smart play there to hold it off.
Tension building, still level. Alex. Throw-ins given. And just 5 minutes remaining. This could be troublesome. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. And forcing the error. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. An alert intervention. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Now, options are plenty. If they can finish here, that might be that. And that is that, the final score here, and it ends in... The pressure handle has been well and truly cranked up. And this is their first opportunity to win promotion. They're determined not to let the opportunity slip. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And how will they fare in this, their first test of a promotion match in the division?
Oh, Derek, they're through here.
In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And the cross into the middle. And he needed a bit more downward direction on the header. Wade. Giving the ball away. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Wade. Could be threatening. Oh, top goalkeeping! Over it comes. And it's played into the centre. Clattered away. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Distributing it well. That's a useful cross. He might be onto something. Brilliant pass. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Oh, good vision there. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, good looking run. Good pressure to win it back. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. In a decent position. Gives it a go. And what a magical save it was. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Playing it short. And a decent delivery. No, giving the ball away. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now what can they do from here? Oh, they were in a decent position too. Oh, could be. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. 2-0 now, and back underway. Who? Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back onside. He's just stood there.
To reduce the arrears. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. And good anticipation. Liang. Good work to regain possession. And Valverde. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Cristiano. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, big opportunity. Oh, it's gone in, would you believe? And that is going to be classified as an own goal.
Well, we can see from the replay, it's going to go down as an own goal. You've got to feel for them here. It's really unlucky to concede like that.
Good-looking pass. Well, that is the sort of ball the keeper will gleefully grab all day long. Wade. Could be dangerous. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. And the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Real chance. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here. Oh, great vision. Enough time to play it over. And the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Keen to take it short here. And the chance slips away. Who? And given acres of space to attack here. And he's driving his team forward. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Decent looking ball. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Shut that down well.
Might do damage on the break. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Alex. Very effective pass. Marvellous anticipation. Free kick is what's been given. And the half-time whistle is sounded. That is going to be all for the first. So level pegging here, and it's anyone's guess how it's going to finish. Now what can they do from here? Brilliant save. Intercepted effortlessly. Alex. Plenty of support here. Is it going to be? Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. It's with Portillo. And a confident clearance.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to regain their shape, doesn't it?
And back now with Cristiano. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but nothing comes of it. And a free kick given. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Valverde with it. And in the right position to read it. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. But really sticking to their task defensively. And nicely over the top. And cutting inside. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets.
Well, just listen to that roar. It's been quiet for a while, but this is a chance. And they're trying to push the team to take the lead.
And good work to regain possession. Well, full marks for the idea, but low marks for the execution. "30 minutes left for play. Wade, that's a good pass. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. Liang. Flowing here. And let's give credit to the defending. Opportunity. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, what a chance that was for the equaliser. You won't get too many chances better than that.
And we saw the situation developing. Cristiano. And the attack looks promising. Can he do it? And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. And possibilities here. He's in with a chance. And teammates around him. Genuine chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And suddenly on the front foot. Well, an illegal challenge there. Alex. And Valverde. Might work out. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Dido. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. It's a good-looking pass. Could be. What a vital intervention. And he has options available. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
And passing it well. Can he play it in? And perfectly positioned. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. And deciding to go short with this one. Effective challenge. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Fed over towards the back post. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. Nice looking pass. Well, now they have possession. That's a very fine piece of tackling. That's a good-looking ball. Bolton.
Well, the atmosphere is loud in here. The fans are doing all they can to urge the team on. They should be winning this.
And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Could be. And the teams are level. And every corner counts at this juncture. Played over. Not the best clearance. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest. A spirited confrontation to be expected. How could it be otherwise with these two teams involved? An edge to the proceedings, highly likely, amid a frenzied atmosphere. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. What are you expecting?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Frank. Alex. And Valverde. Just cutting off the supply. Good pressure. And back now with Cristiano. And good work to regain possession. Able to deal with the threat. Pressing high up has its advantages. Can they set up a chance? Really committed defending. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. But it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Alex. And unable to keep possession. And an astute piece of defending. Delightful pass. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. That's not a bad ball. On a time for composure on the ball. Good pressure high up the pitch. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Wade. And cutting it out. And a foul there. And back now with Cristiano. Goalkeeper has it. And just unable to keep it in play in the end. It'll be a throw-in. The delivery. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Cara. Promising attack this. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, I thought that had goal written all over it. Just didn't make the most of it.
Alex. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, clattered away. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And there's the delivery. Appear to be in two minds. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Couldn't hang on to it. Wade. And it's whipped in early. And the attack fizzling out. Well, misjudged that one. Well, at least there was no price to pay. And credit to her for her part in that.
Well, she's recovered the situation well, because that could have been really embarrassing.
Well read to win possession back. And slipped through beautifully. Must take the lead here. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Wade trying to open them up. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. This corner could be useful to them. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. Delivering it. And swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
Impressive build-up. This could be the equaliser. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Cara. Well, he's given us away. And Cristiano has it now. A really good pass. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. And showing fine vision. Well, what's the referee going to do now? And that's going to bring the first half action to an end here at the Estadio Ramon Sanchez. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. And over the byline, goal kick coming up. Valverde with it. Portillo. Well, good idea. And ultimately into the grateful grasp of the keeper.
He just took the sting out of the shot. Excellent defending.
Oh, that's a really good pass. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. So there we have it, 2-1. Wade. Who? Swift ball into the area. Well, still a chance. Able to close down the shot.
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
Just cutting off the supply. So a throw in here. Who? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Did well to win the ball back. Well, advantage coming into play, and rightly so. And the pass deftly cut out. Frank. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Could be dangerous. High quality defending. Well, we're into the final half hour. Dembele. Safely away.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
Electing to shoot. Stopped a surefire goal. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. And Cristiano has it now. Excellent pass. And they deal with the threat this time. Portillo. Good visualisation and execution. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
A good vision there. And a throw-in it's going to be. Clearance left a bit to be desired. And cut out nicely. Valverde with it. And playing it through. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And perfectly positioned. Wade. That's a high-quality pass. Nice-looking move, this. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. And back now with Cristiano. Morel. He has time to play it over. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, it did look menacing, but punched away decisively. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, that one has promise. They could level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. And a pretty ordinary challenge. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Morel. Just 10 minutes to go. Good pressure to win it back. Through on goal. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama. And now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, do they have a goal in the future? We're giving it a go. Making sure nothing untoward happened. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Big opportunity. Oh, it's a super save.
Well, she always looked in control of the situation. That's a top-class save.
It's one corner after another. Taken short. And a timely intervention. Good use of advantage there. And too long, too strong.
Yeah, just a bit too heavy, wasn't it?
And showing good game awareness. Valverde. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. And with that, the referee brings this contest. Valverde with it, and playing it through. No shortage of excitement, level again, no wonder they're excited. A huge day with a place in the promotion matches possibly to be secured. A win is what they require, but they know they'll have to be at their absolute best in order to achieve it. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the hope is they'll be able to move on from here to a promotion match place. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
I think this will be tense, but they know a good performance and a victory will give them access to a promotion match. It should be an interesting game.
Kezimal. Will it happen for them? Well, they've lost the ball. And a clear foul. Delivered into the area here. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one.
Well, no frills defending there. Just get the ball away from danger.
And good anticipation. And support available. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Well, sloppy in possession. Super pass. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. One 0 then. Hilby. Well, tremendous vision. No panic, just passing.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Well, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Might be able to set up the chance. No let-up here. And they've been awarded a penalty. To extend their lead here. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. Hilby. Cass. Decent position. And offside it is. That's a good-looking ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Impressive build-up. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And a good take under duress there. Decent idea. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, being pressed here. And showing fine vision. A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Portillo. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Plenty of support here. This could be the equaliser. Great agility to make sure they didn't level matters on the break.
Yeah, that was a really outstanding save after a good bit of play.
Who can he pick out? Delivering it into the box. Looked to me like a good cross, but fine goalkeeping. This looks interesting. Oh, that's super defending.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
And moving it forward. Wade. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Played over. Clearing is away. And played to the front post. And cleared away, but at the expense of a corner.
Yeah, no nonsense defending there.
Over it comes. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, they dealt with that ball played in rather well. Opportunity in the wide area. They could pick out a teammate. And they might be trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. Now sending it in. Kezimal. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Corner kick played in. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Promising attack. Clever defending. Strong challenge, but a corner here.
They've now got to clear this set piece.
He's driven in the corner. Clearance needed to be better. Will it open up? Cross blocked. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. In behind for him to chase. And it's opening up. The threat was there, but no problems now. And there it is, the half-time whistle, bringing to an end the first half. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Frank. Who? Valverde with it. Can he put it away? Off the post and back in play. Oh, genuine chance. And almost able to slide that one home.
Very nearly an excellent finish from a very difficult position, it has to be said.
Not made it look routine, but read it well. Opportunity here. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, good idea. Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. And over it comes. Blocking it. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Now a decent position. Portillo. And now their turn to have the ball. Lucas. Sakai. And possession changing hands. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Good defending, out for a throw-in. Alex. Who? Read it well. Oh, nicely played. Flag raised for offside. Oh, a touch too heavy there. Promising pass. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Decides to shoot. Able to close down the shot. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Room for improvement as throw-ins go.
Well, that didn't look good, did it?
Well, this could really help the cause. Well cleared away. Couldn't keep it. That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity. Taken by the keeper without any fuss. Options in the middle. Oh, danger here. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Could catch them on the break. He's in with a chance. Oh, surely this time. Brilliantly blocked. Kezimal. Promising attack. But they dealt with the threat posed. And a throw-in forthcoming. Last touch gives them a throw-in. And he read it superbly. And showing fine vision. Kezimal. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Options in the centre. Now perhaps they can counter from here. And it's going to be a free kick. And that falls in the category of spa, to use officials' terminology, stopping a promising attack. Yellow card.
Well, he must have realised he would get a yellow card for that challenge. The referee is absolutely right.
Not messing around with that clearance. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. It's a neat move. And wonderful defending there. And sending it out of play. Throw in here. Cass. Boz. And teammates to play it to. Decent position. The pass was very much on.
Yeah, nearly a very good pass.
It comes to nothing in the end. It's a weighted pass. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Might be a chance to break. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And intercepting it. And passing it well. Well, no problems defensively. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors. Anticipation enveloping the stadium, and with good reason. It is, after all, the first promotion match. So much on the line, and the importance of getting off to a bright start is crucial. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And today it's their first promotion match in this division. How do you see this one going?
Well, I've enjoyed watching them up to this point, but today will be tough, that's for sure. They'll need to be at their very best to win here, I think.
In behind for him to chase. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Can't give him too much space. Wade. And a bit off the mark.
That wasn't a good pass, was it?
And support available. Closing down well. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put it away? Well, that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Now sending it in. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Must finish! And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Clever defending. Caution perhaps. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Pressing like that will help the cause. Wade. Now he must favour the cross to give them the advantage. What a vital intervention. Ilic. Pogba. Arthur. And a timely intervention. Dangerous ball. Could be in here. Oh, incredible save. And he's... In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. We're back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Is it the perfect pass? And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Well, that was wasteful. Far too close to the keeper. Is it going to be? Stunning piece of defending. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Portillo. Wade. Well, young boys did well to regain control of the ball. Here's Valverde. And a decent delivery. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
So a goal kick here. Arthur. Ilic. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Takes the shot. Oh, what a stop. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the header to just clearing the crossbar.
Well, I think he'd be slightly disappointed because once he gets to it first, that's a chance.
Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Now the counter-attack looks on. Could it be? Oh, a cheeky try. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. That's a good ball. Well cleared away. In a decent position. And a throw-in forthcoming. Thoughtful play. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
That, I think, was a big chance.
Plenty of support here. Well, fine reading of the situation. Blake. Using space on the opposite flank now. Oh yes, what a pass. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Oh, that's superb goalkeeping under quite a bit of pressure. And back with Blake. Let's see if something comes of this. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Well, it's certainly not a fluid game, is it? Some of the passing has been really poor.
And passing it well. Blake. The switch of play now. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Off and running again, and there was a real gulf in quality in the first half. Well, we see a response from young boys in the second now. And successfully cut out. Good advantage there. Real attacking intent shown by the young boys. Oh, moving it nicely. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. It's with Valverde. And they have possession again.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Under some pressure. Who? Promising pass. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And the referee playing advantage. Wade. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? What a vital intervention. And this will be yellow.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
Plenty of support here. Decent looking ball. They couldn't do anything positive with the cross. Well, just got rid of that one. Throw in here.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football and they look like scoring more.
And the keeper deals with the danger. Abe. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. Well, that is asking to be booked. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. And the yellow card is produced.
Yeah, had no choice there.
Takes it on! And it was on the target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. Let's see about the delivery. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Good weight on that pass. So a throw in here. And a poor attempt at a challenge, and on he goes. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
For me, that was a chance gone begging.
Mopping up defensively. And possession changing hands. Abe. Can they make the connection here? Did a good job of cutting it out. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Carlson. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Pass chiselled nicely. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Relieving the pressure for now. Well, that one has promise. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And what a fantastic save! That header looked net-bound. Just the clearance that was needed.
Well, he's certainly given his team time to reorganise here.
Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, might be. No real threat there. Simple stop for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, just lacked conviction, didn't she?
So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
He has teammates around him. Is it going to be? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Throw-ins given. And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that. Here's Valverde. And easily intercepted. Possibilities for them to counter. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Flag raised for offside. Frank. Who? And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat. This is the one you've been waiting for. 2 teams with aspirations of greatness going head-to-head in a clash that could shape the course of their season. The energy in the stadium, absolutely electric. Stay tuned to find out live here on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. What are you expecting to see?
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Did well to win it back. What can they do from here? Crossing into the middle. Read it well and made the save. This looks interesting. Their turn to come away with it. There's the shot. Well, he's been ruled offside. And showing the importance of width. Valverde. Can he score? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Decent-looking ball. Good-looking move. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, but you have to praise his reflexes.
He's driven in the corner. Nervy clearance. But it just petered out. And teammates around him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Baker. Smart defending. And nice vision.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
Well, they lost custody of it. Well, that one has promise. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently. It's with Portillo. Here's Valverde. And intercepts again. Well, let's see if something comes of this. He's in an offside position. And he read it well.
Yeah, it's great awareness, that. Positioning was spot on there.
Delivered into the area here. Good movement. Will it be? A chance now with the corner. Who can he pick out? That is how to keep it out of the net. Well, behind for another corner. And a solid clearance. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Is it going to be? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Oh, he looks threatening. And a good tackle. And Arnold has it. Might be onto something. Arnold. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Perhaps they can counter from here. In position. Splendid block. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Credit to them for winning it back. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Pogba. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Quick counter could be on. But really sticking to their task defensively. Cross might be on. Behind in the game, but now they have a corner.
Well, it's the first chance that they've had in a while, and the crowd are sensing this is a great opportunity. They're really getting behind them.
Over it comes. Not smooth in possession. Simonsen. And nice vision. And that'll be offside. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Baker. And that brings to an end the first half here at... Teams back in position, second half underway. Not high quality defending. Ready to break perhaps. Annoyingly there it breaks down. Very effective pass. Plenty of support here. And a throw-in it's going to be. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner. Playing it in. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited. Oh, great vision. Teammates in the middle. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Able to skip past his man.
Oh, what a lovely bit of skill there.
And losing possession. Baker. And Arnold has it. Pogba. Really nice ball. And the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper.
It's a message for Benjamin Walker. Benjamin Walker, can you please come to reception? Your wife is waiting for you.
And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Hamilton. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. And a tidy tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Oh, looks so promising. Oh, yes, what a pass. Hamilton. Can they set up a chance? Can he score? Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
What a stop it was from the keeper. She doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
Who can they pick out? And defensive play to be applauded. Wade. Trying to open up the defence. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And the pass deftly cut out. Plenty of support here. Carlson. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And that's going to result in a goal kick. Hamilton. Might work out. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time. Now with Wu. Simonsen. Pogba. And Arnold has it. You can sense the threat is there.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Well, they have the ball again. An effective ball. And that is offside. Valverde with it. Carlson. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. And he's in an offside position. Hamilton. And very nicely positioned to win it back. The move looks promising. A goal here surely would finish it. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. 10 minutes to go. There to take it away. Could be dangerous. Effective challenge put in. Plenty of support here. And a throw in it's going to be. Will he play it in? Can they forge ahead? Oh, that is high-class goalkeeping.
Yeah, it looked like a certain goal to me. Credit to the keeper. What a stop that was.
And he's fired over the corner. Could be more trouble. Shot blocked, but still alive. And possession changing hands. And he's fired it against the post. Oh, they've done it. They forged ahead. And it might be the goal that gives them victory. So they restart the game, and time is running out. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Might be a chance to break. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And quick thinking from the keeper. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession, and they'll know a big improvement's needed for the next time out.